A little bit of nature, it's always beautiful, you know. You're just surrounded in nothing but woods. But, I'm not really that far in the woods, to be honest with you. This is the place they call Milligan's Pond. It's not so dangerous as the media or whoever make it to be. It's nice and peaceful down here. You can see that building right there they built. So that building kind of ruined the country setting of this place. Only you got these ducks here. See them? They're trying to run from me. They go, oh no, here comes that John guy. He's going to interview us. Joking aside, hey, some people do actually run when they see me coming. They're like, oh fuck, here comes that John guy again. He's doing these interviews. Anyways, I'm not here to force anyone to do anything, right? Just it's all volunteer, If you want a cup of coffee, I'll get you a cup of coffee, whatever, right? But anyways, this is Milligan's Pond. Nice and beautiful scenery down here. So nice, you can almost make a movie down here. You got that bird. The only thing I don't like down here is that I can hear traffic of cars, the vehicle traffic. Oh, walking in the mud. A lot of sticky mud. Good thing I wore my boots. Otherwise, I'd be probably lose my shoes in the mud. Anyways, I'm not going to do too much talking, just to let you guys watch the beauty. Sounds like somebody's living up there. Oh, I got this squirrel down there. See that squirrel on that tree? Let's go interview that squirrel. Hey, squirrel. There he goes, running away. Well, to be honest with you, I don't think I really blame people for running away from the interviews. Barrie's really, it's a small town. Everyone will get in everyone's business, right? Then people have to portray themselves as being like a tough person to survive on the streets. So if you're making a video talking about your weaknesses and all that, you'll be like a prey, I guess, kind of thing, right? I don't know. But that's why I'm just starting in Barrie. I'm not going to stay in Barrie. This is just my training grounds. I'm just learning, right? So I'm thankful I had Mal from AML Films in Philadelphia teach me what I needed to be taught. Like, he just told me what to do and how to do it and gave me the basics, gave me the information I needed. And he really spent a bit of time talking to me over Facebook, So I'm big, huge shout out to AML Films in Philadelphia, Kensington, Oh, what's this? Looks like somebody was trying to dry out a book. Well, make a fire anyways. Oh, here we go. We found the party place. Anyways. The people just walking by. It's okay, nobody bothers John. I don't bother nobody. Nobody bothers me because I don't bother them. Oh, this little falls here. Sorry. Sometimes I get thinking in my own head and I just don't. I need to learn how to stop and smell the flowers. That's what I need to do. I was down here earlier today. I love this little path here. It's beautiful. You got the waterfalls here. See? Beautiful. And I go up this way. And then, see, this is the crap I have to do when I get around places. I have to walk on rocks and walk on fire and, you know. Look at that, little falls. Got this duck flying over, wondering what I'm doing. That's a beautiful picture, actually. So much beauty down here, but Milligan's Pond has been in the news for quite some time now. A lot of silliness, right? What's this? This is, I've never been up this way, but it looks like people's backyards. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be messing around. Oh. Hey guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. See, that's the thing with people, with the addiction people. They sometimes they don't actually know me, but they recognize me. But it's just, you know. And the thing with the McLean Films, you know, is really getting out there now in this town, which is good and bad. Oh. You just consider this a little nature walk, you know. If you don't want to watch it, just go to the next page, I guess. It's always nice to have a little nature walk, you know. I've been out all day today, which is kind of like nice because I've been cooped up all winter. I was getting depressed big time, where I didn't want to get out of bed. It was because there was no sun, there was snow all over the place. I just felt miserable, you know, like, fuck. I deal with depression on a regular basis, as it is already. It's just a lot of trauma in my life, and I think my brain has just kind of slowed down quite a bit. I notice that in my videos, like even when I'm like recording myself and I see myself, I kind of look at myself and I'm thinking I look a little spaced out. But you know, whatever. It's just life, man. It's just life. The only thing is though, if you accept your flaws, you're good to go. Just find a way to work around it. I'm thankful I got legs that work. arms that work. I'm thankful for a lot of things, you know. Oh, there's a squirrel running. Hey, squirrel, do you want to do an interview? Talk about your life living at Milligan's Pond? No? Hey? No? Okay, he's out of here. He's running away. I'll take as a no. I'll leave my business card. That's how you know John's lost it. Go and give a squirrel a business card to do an interview later. The thing with me, I have a full-time job. I work every day, 8 hours a day. I go to the gym after work. Then I always find time to come down here and root around. So what you've seen just now, my rambling on about nothing all the time, this is Milligan's Pond. That's the whole thing. See? Down there, this goes directly back into the where we came out of. I don't know why there's a truck honking its horn. And we have a needle drop-off box right here in the city of Barrie. I guess if you want to read that, you just pause the video. So I'm not standing there like all night. Okay. Like I said, if you desire to read that, just pause the video. It's as simple as that. Down there doesn't go nowhere. It just goes down. And it goes down, there's a river, and it goes down to Ann Street. And wherever it goes, I don't know. Then it's just a box. Actually, last year, there was a girl and her boyfriend. They had a tent set up right here, directly right here, over there a little bit though, and they're living there. And then the city of Barrie came and gave them a little bit of caca. And so what they did, they took the tent and they hid over here behind this building. So directly right here, right by these, I remember her saying these lights that would go on at nighttime. It'd be just perfect lighting. Wasn't too dark, not too light. Now this comes back out to that girl, Crystal Baker. Comes out to her memorial. I call it her memorial because her dad actually started all this, but everyone that has passed away has his name carved into a rock. And I'll show you this rock. I think I have in the past, but let's do it again. But before we get there, see how this tree is all on fire? Well, burnt. There was a great big, huge explosion that took place here about a year ago. You know, there's the name. That's the someone made a rock for him. His name was Ray Mew. And what had happened, there was a tent here at one time. I do have pictures, but I have to go on my computer and see where I put those pictures because the guy that was living here, I used to check up on him in the cold of winter. He had a propane tank, and he built like almost like a TP looking shack, and it was really nice. And I was really amazed at how much work that these guys put into their buildings, right? And because he opened the thing and he opened the door and he showed me, he goes, "Look at all this heat." I said, "Wow." And he would sleep down here all winter in there, propane heated. And this is Crystal Baker's memorial that her dad and mom had put together for her. Those, to my understanding, are her toys that she had when she was a young one, or I don't know. She had shoes here. That's her last Christmas tree that they've had for years. They put it down here in memory of their daughter, which today is Crystal's 4th year anniversary of her death. She died on April 29th, 2019. Sorry, I was zoomed in. I didn't realize it until I looked. I apologize. There you go. That's the memory for Crystal Baker. Very beautiful. There was lights down here that would turn on at nighttime. I don't know. They were working at one time. Another thing, her dad had passed away recently. Sometime around the beginning of the month. April 1st. He had passed away around that time. Here's the rock I was talking about. This is one of them. Brian made a good thing here for Crystal. He didn't keep up with it, but he had a nice horse on there and her name was on there. The whole rock on the top was dedicated just to Crystal, only Crystal, and that was beautiful. I have a picture of it when it was freshly done. So I'll have to find that photo. And then they put her name on here, which is kind of a cheap cop out, but whatever, it's there, right? I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude. I just think, with it being his daughter, he should have kept up with that rock. But as well, I do understand, depression, guilt, that's a different story. And this is just, this is nothing, I guess. It's a landfill. Anyways. All right. Well, that was your tour of Milligan's Pond. If you like my content, everything else, by all means, please help me out. Subscribe to my channel, get the word out. The more people I get, the more I can get out there and start doing work, But, it's always better when we have larger crowds watching, Support McLean Films, support the homeless, support the people battling with addiction, support everyone that's going through the battle one way or another so we can help people. Just like Taylor, for an example. When her wheelchair got stolen, I came to you guys, and then somebody in the community got her a wheelchair in 2 days. I could not believe it. I was so happy. I was stoked. I was like, wow. The power, of love to help people. Anyways, I'm going to cut this out. We're almost at 20 minutes. So don't hate, That's right. You know it already. Don't hate, be great. Peace out. It's John McClane, McClane Films.